bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. A church in the East doing its part to ensure children throughout the community return to school with uniforms and supplies. The church's Back to School Jamboree was a hit, and the students had a day of fun before officially returning back to the classrooms. The kids in the East were treated to a grand time courtesy of St. Cleveland Baptist Church. The day started off with the kiddies in the bouncing castle, face painting, and they then enjoyed a hearty lunch. Youth Minister Marcus Cooper says this back-to-school jamboree is all about assisting those who are in need.
One of the things that we want to accomplish is to assist parents who may not be able to prepare their kids for back to school, especially we know in this economy where things are so hard to find job and what's not. So we just want to, from the church point of view, be a little bit of assistance to the parents.
The boys received fresh haircuts thanks to Nana, aka Barber Boy from Perfect Cuts.
There's a barber in downtown, Perfect Cuts. You know, Rev come to me and asked me to cut the children hair of the community of East End or whatever. At first I had second thoughts about it, but at the last moment, God told me just go ahead and do it. So this is my job. I love the community. I love the children. I love working with the community as a barber, so I do what I have to do.
Now, the girls were not left out. They got their free perms before their hair was neatly braided by beautician Rachel Higgs.
Time and time again, persons come into the house of God and they are contributing to the house of God. So it is with joy that me as a beautician can give back to the community, to our young ladies that are returning to school, part of what they have done and given into the community.
At the end of the day, the church also donated school uniforms as well as much-needed supplies. Another group of persons will be honored for their contributions on Grand Bahama during the upcoming Kamalami Awards. The honorees this time around are Donnie Knowles for athletics, Reverend Haywood Cooper for business, Wellington Ferguson for ecology, Dorothy Liborn for education, D.K. Griffith for design, Gloria McLone for fine arts, Dr. John Clement for healthcare, Joseph Darville for humanitarianism, C.A. Smith for political science, and Reverend Dr. Ralph Russell for religion. Organizer C. McMahon Campbell.
Who are sometimes forgotten in our community, but when you hear the names like Dorothy Liburn, D.K. Griffiths, Gloria McGlone, C.A. Smith, Dr. John Clement, they all say, you know what, I remember him. You know, he or she inspired me to do what I'm doing now. So that's why I feel as if picking these names this year shows that the Kamalami is on the right track year after year and picking our unsung heroes.
Now the honorees will be presented with a prestigious 14-karat gold medallion. He adds that this year's awards will be a bit different, however, just as grand.
Some of the persons last year who wanted to come and show their support was like, you know what, Campbell, we need more of this. We need more activities. We need more of this. So the committee sat down and we decided to rearrange some of the events within the organization and put forward, at least suggest 2 more, and hopefully within the next 2 weeks we could see those 2 events down. The pending events now, we have the medallion presentation, and then we're going to have the unveiling of the portraits. That's the 2 proposed events, and then we'll get back to the regular events of the Kamalami, which is the tribute concert on the 27th and the after party after the tribute concert.
Well, the Kamalami Awards is set for October 27th.
We saw people dying that could have been saved if we could only use this research, and actually applied it and been able to use it. That this is what the doctor ordered for Bahamas.
Focus this Monday, September 9th at 8:30 p.m. only on ZNS TV 13.